Hello, hello. Welcome to Budos, the man with a vengeance against unenlightenment, the man with a penchant for re-enlightenment, enlightenment. Yeah. So this is just going to be a short video because I'm doing a weird thing at the moment where I'm also filming this from a different angle. It's not worth talking about. So it's a quick little meditation type of video because I realised that in all my other channels, I've got 7 channels, by the way. Will I list them? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I've got 7 channels, and in all of them, I don't do anything. I don't really do direct spiritual teaching. I don't, and I think maybe I need to do a bit more direct stuff with you. Like saying, do this type of thing, rather than it's kind of like this and it's like that, and let's do this, let's do a spiritual practice, let's do a meditation practice, I'm going to guide you to this state of consciousness that I keep talking about in various places, in various ways, because I don't think it's not quite coming across by osmosis as well as I thought it would. I've just discovered via feedback that this is it's not just happening naturally. I'm going to have to really point you to it. So right, okay, so let's do an exercise where we just we're going to feel into the body. No, stop, we'll do that afterwards. Firstly, we're going to do a meditation exercise. Very simple thing, and the goal is just to increase your alertness. So it's about alertness. So get yourself sat down, or you can do this standing up. Actually, you can do this anywhere. You can do this lying down, sitting down, wherever. Now, our intention is to increase our sense of alertness, awakeness. So spiritual awakening, we call it awakening, just becoming, in one sense, just becoming more awake to the world, as in just to become more present in the world, to see the world more clearly, to hear it more clearly, to feel it more clearly, to be here more clearly. So we're awake we're perceiving what's there, whereas a lot of the time the spiritual unconsciousness that we speak of is where we live more in our minds than in the world. So we see kind of a fractured picture of the world. So our perceptions are not clear. We're not awake to the world. We may be awake to our thinking, but there's a whole world out there that we're not awake to. And therefore, if we're only awake to our thinking, we're not awake to the other people, because we only see our thoughts, and other people are part of the world. They're not part of our thoughts, right? We think about the other people, but we can actually perceive other people directly through listening to them clearly and receiving them clearly, seeing their behavior clearly. So this meditation is just about raising your sense of alertness. And it's a relaxed alertness. We're not like, but we're going to raise our level of alertness and awakeness, and it sort of brings about a sense of intensity to your perceptions. So this is the opposite of a kind of hypnotherapy type of meditation. This is to raise alertness in an outward direction. We're not doing an introspective kind of soul searching thing. We're doing a raising of alertness to the outside world and to our own perceptions, sights, sounds, tastes. Okay, so wherever you are now, I want you to just look around at what you see. And I want you to just look in different directions, guided by your attention. And I want you to just stay where you are, and you're not going to move. So it's a seated meditation. The point is you stay static in your body, but you look around with your eyes. Just look around at what you see. It's very simple. Now, it's likely that you're going to have thoughts about what you see, and you're going to perhaps have impulses to act as well. So you might think, oh, that needs doing, or that's annoying. Oh, I don't like the way that is. I need to change that. Why is this room such a mess? Or, you know, oh, this person left this thing over there and it's such a mess. And oh God, I hate the color of this room, or whatever it is. Judgment, judgment, judgment. Well, I just want you to stop and just look at things. You just move your attention around. You're just looking clearly at what you see. Okay, just like rove your attention around the room. And this is not for any, you're not trying to change anything. There is no purpose to this other than to change your state of mind. It's not to change the state of the room. Okay, it's not to change your life to make it better or anything like that. It's just to raise your awareness in your mind, raise your sense of alertness. So just look around. And just allow your attention to roam around the room, and you're going to stay sat. Just stay where you are. You may feel impulses to move, to fix things. For example, fixing things is quite often an impulse we get. We want to change it to make it better. It shouldn't be that way, we think, so we want to change it to make it better. We're just going to look. Just looking, observing, seeing, with no other intention than to see. Just rove your attention around and taking everything in, basically. You might even find you've not really seen the room properly before. You've not seen it fully, not noticed certain details. There's that. Oh. You realise that the room suddenly becomes a lot more clear looking, whereas before you realise you've only seen it in a sort of vague, fuzzy way. So stay sat where you are, and just look around again. You're just looking around the room. And just becoming alert and aware of the room, becoming sensitive to it, if you like, tuning into it. It's almost like you're listening with your eyes. You know how you would listen to something? It's like you're just trying to receive, aren't you? When you're listening, you're definitely going outwards to hear the thing, because you might be straining or making the intention to hear something, but you're trying to meet the perception, aren't you? You're trying to meet the thing. So you're trying to meet the words of someone, you're straining, you're trying to hear someone, you're extending your awareness, your attention to that thing. So let's do that with sight. So it's like really trying to see this. And each time you do it now, we're going to do it again, try and look for something that you didn't see fully the last time. So I'm going to look around again and try and take in some details that I didn't take in the last time. I didn't see this particular thing there, by the way, but you can't see it, but I didn't see that before. Didn't really notice this little part here, that thing there, or that actually. So do it again, just look around the room, and now we're just going to try and notice things we didn't notice before. Look for new things. Look for, I don't know, angles or shapes or items that you haven't seen for ages, for example. Just looking around. I realised recently I haven't actually seen the ceiling for ages. I haven't looked at the ceiling, and there's loads of cool patterns on there, the swirly patterns and stuff. So I'm going to look at that now. So we're just looking, we're just trying to raise our alertness. So becoming alert, attentive, seeing clearly. Okay, so that's seeing. We're now going to do listening. This works okay if you've got sounds going on outside. If it's a quiet room, it doesn't really work very well. But you can still do it. You can listen to the silence or listen to the background hum of things. So you're just going to listen to whatever sounds are going on, and it's just to raise your alertness again, to raise your sense of awakeness, being here, just tuning in. So we're listening very intently for just for a little while, and trying to really hear things. Got a ticking clock. I got the sound of a radiator very quietly back there. I can kind of hear a little bit of the it's like a background static kind of sound. My own breathing, my own voice. It's actually making me more sleepy, so I'm going to leave that one alone for the listening right now and do that a bit later. Okay, now we're going to go into feeling. So I want you to direct your attention into your body this time. So you're still sat where you are. Now take your attention into your body. What do you feel? Easiest one to feel is pain. There's usually some kind of ache or pain going on in the body. Right now, for example, I got pain in my foot because I'm sat on it in cross-legged position. I got a slight numbness going on in my foot, a slight bit of pain. So I'm just going to feel that. I'm just going to tune into that sensation and feel that. Okay, yeah. Okay. So for you, tune into your body. Like, notice how your body feels. If there's any pain in there, then take your attention to that pain and just feel that there. Just briefly, you don't have to dwell on it. Feel the pain and just register that you're feeling something. So become alert to your body, become sensitive to your body. For example, I just had a little slight achy kind of pain in my lower back rib cage thing. Now I'm experiencing a sensation in my forearms, just like a tingling sensation. Oh, sound. We have sound. Back on the sound meditation. Back into your body. So go back into your body. Feel your body from the inside. So, if you find that hard to do, then you can do something like clench your fists, so you can really feel the feeling in your fists, or rub your hands together and feel that feeling there, or pinch yourself even till you feel something, and rub your nose, yeah. Scratch your head, anything just to tune into the feeling sensations of your body. My chest is a bit numb. That's better, I can feel myself. Okay. So meditation, when you're going to do a focused meditation, really it takes the form of a more intense listening. So when I say listening, listening is a good word to describe the general process of meditation. Listening is like we're trying or intending to receive, or being open to receive information, stimuli, whatever. So when I said listening with your eyes, you're trying to drink in what you see. You're pulling in the sight, if you like, or you're reaching to the sight with your eyes. And with the feeling, you're listening to your body. You're listening to the feelings that you have inside the body. So you don't listen with your ears, but it's a sensing. It's the same kind of process as you were to listen to a person. Like you're listening to me. You have to be open to what I'm saying in order to hear what I'm saying. So the listening to your body is kind of like you take your attention to your body and you see what's there. You listen to what's there. You receive the information that your body is telling you. So the whole process of a meditation is a kind of listening. So you can listen to sounds, you can listen to sights, metaphorically, be aware of. You can be aware of sounds, you can be aware of sights, you can be aware of feelings, you can be aware of pain, you can be aware of taste, you can be aware of thinking. Let's take the attention to the thinking mind now. So what we're going to do is listen to our own thoughts for a bit. So I'm going to go a bit quiet for a little bit. I'm just going to listen to what the mind says. So I've been distracting your attention away from the mind and taking it to the outside world and the inside of the body. But now I want to take your attention to the mind. So you're going to listen to your mind. So I'll say something, for example, a trigger word, a stimulus word, and then you listen to whatever thoughts come to your mind about the trigger word. So just right now, the trigger word is rabbits. So just listen to your thoughts about the word rabbits. So my thoughts there were things like rabbits shag a lot, rabbits are fuckers, rabbits multiplying like rabbits. That's what I heard in my mental space. Now let's try another one. Trigger word is carpooling. There you go. Trigger word is carpooling. What thoughts come up when I say to you, think about carpooling, pooling cars together, a carpool. Just listen to your thoughts, carpooling. My thoughts there were things like carpool. Why can't I say the word carpool very well? Why was it so hard for me to say carpooling? And then I was like, have I ever done carpooling? I never did. I think I've ever done a carpool before. I know my friends have done carpools before. Why have I never done a carpool? Why did I pick carpool? It's a bit of a random thing to pick. So that's meditation. Now I'm going to leave about 5 minutes here of just silence for us to just be in that same mode. It's a clear, perceiving, aware, alert mode. I'm going to intentionally make myself silent so that you get a chance to listen to your own experience more clearly. without any interference from me. Sorry. There we go. 5 minutes of silent meditation, apart from a little bit of burping in the middle there. So that's how to raise your alertness and raise your awareness. Very simple. You just tune in a little bit more. Pardon me. Okay,